Hi Scorpios, it's Leonore. Welcome back. Thank you for coming back. This is Soul Searching Tarot. I do infuse astrology as well as tarot card reads, as you can see in front of you, and spiritual messages. And speaking of spiritual messages, Scorpios, for those who are viewing me for the first time, for the most part, I definitely pre-shuffle, of course, and I lay out the spread. I don't know what's in the spread, but I definitely always like to meditate. Okay? Now, for some reason today, my meditation was coming from source. Not that it always doesn't, but this was pretty powerful. I never had to write something. And so, I need you to hear this, okay, my loves? Scorpio. Once upon a time, there was a man who believed in waiting for blessings and held on to the beliefs and rules and restrictions to get to a higher power. However, he found himself in a situation filled with sorrow and misery. He realized that these beliefs and restrictions did not give a fuck about him. Only through changing his state of being and accepting his lower self and those of others did he notice an amazing quality within himself. He can become his own leader, and he can write his own motherfucking rules. Welcome to the fifth element, the ether, the higher power. I know, it was so dramatic, wasn't it? Love being so dramatic. All right, yeah, that was a message. No joke, no lie. Okay, Scorpio, let's start with your first spread. I have here the African American Tarot along with my Wildwood Tarot, okay? I'm going to clarify it with my Wildwood Tarot, all right? I'm going to make this a love read as much as I can. If it's not, you could always look at my Q&A love read, okay? Okay, moving on. It is a general reading, my dolls. Okay, so here we have the Five of Pentacles in the reverse with my star. Oh, that's amazing. Speaking of the fucking ethers. Sorry. I know I'm cursing a lot. I don't know why. I have no idea why I woke up like this. I usually don't, Scorps. Okay, sometimes I do. All right, so that's fucking crazy. All right, I'm just blown away. Don't mind me. Yeah, the star. Okay, let's talk about the star for a little bit, okay? Aquarius, the 11th house. The ether. No joke. No lie. Wow. Okay. Get over it, Leonore. The ether is in the cosmos, okay? It is the fifth element, okay? So there's water, fire, earth, air, and the ethers. This woman right here, she's accepting the bullshit that has come towards her way that she has no control of. All right, so Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles, it's an earth sign, and usually, traditionally, it means, either you lost money, especially if it's in the reverse, you lost a home, you got kicked out of a home, something of that sort, okay? That's just a couple of meanings. But I do sense that you're going to be healing people at this time. Now, this could be a group of people. You may have, Scorpios are known to have this intuition, along with the other water signs, which is Pisces and Cancer. And so this is something that, for a group of you, you may be doing this, having your own business, thinking of having your own business as an empath or a healer. I mean, this is not a healing card, I don't know what it is. But yes, it is. And I think that a group of you either realize that you need self-healing. Self-healing. You may have been in a relationship where you've been down and out. And when I mean down and out, I mean just like, it could be financially and it could be love or both. It's like you're tired. For some of you, somebody could have, just taken advantage of you financially in a relationship, like a close relationship, either through family members, or a partner. I don't really sense anything with work, but it could be. I hope you got all that scenario. But yeah, the good news is, oh God, can't believe this card came out. The good news is that the universe is on your side. Okay, let's clarify it. Oh God, that's so interesting. All right, so I have my Ten of Cups, hello, my King of Wands, and my Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay. So Ten of Cups, that's the happy card, right? We want this to come out for the most part, if it's not in the reverse, because it gives us our happiness, whether it's a happy home and happy family, self-love, development, with the Knight. Ooh, I feel, wait a minute, hold on a second. All right, Scorps, why do I feel two different energies here? What's going on here, Scorps? Knight of Wands. I just realized I feel that it's two different energies for the majority of you, but okay, let's move on. Holy shit. I can't stop laughing because somehow I feel a little giddy, but I'm picking up somebody's energy. Okay. Knight of Wands, it's a fire sign. Hello, fire sign. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, if that means anything to you. It doesn't have to be. Somebody may embody that or that energy or have it in their birth chart. But with the Knight of Pentacles, so we have someone, and I'm looking at this Knight of Pentacles here. He was in the reverse, or she was in the reverse. It's just an animal. It's a horse. It doesn't matter what gender it is. It's just energy. The fact that this Knight of Pentacles is in a reverse, I do sense love coming from this energy. I do. Especially with the Ten of Cups coming out with these two cards, I do. However, this person may have some type of financial issues. I mean, it's not uncommon in the events and circumstances that we're in now, but is this person a hard worker? Absolutely. It's the Knight of Pentacles. And if this person has no problem with financial issues at the moment, they may be having problems at home, either with you or their family members, or whatever the case may be, their friends. I also see, hold on, because this is a huge energy here. I got to hold it on its own. I also see that this person may be very worried about continuing a relationship with you, or at the very least starting a relationship with you, or whatever, both, because of financial issues. They see you as the Ten of Cups, though. They really do. They wanna, I just sense that it's not that they missed an opportunity, but they could definitely feel like they may lose their happy home and their happy family if you guys are together. If you're not, you know, this person sees you this way. You know, if you're dating or friends, and this person wants to take it an extra step. I would say like 5 extra steps. Okay. Now, my Knight of Wands. Okay. For a group of you, this could be an ex. Okay. For another group of you, it could be somebody that you live with. The King of Wands, they take care of their business. Okay. You know, it's a very loving energy. Absolutely generous. I feel like you may live with this person, or at least have children in common. If you don't, that, you know, it doesn't have to be. You may be even married to this person, or have, like I said, commitment. But there's 2 energies. Now, this could be vice versa, okay? There's 2 energies for you here. 2 people that are fighting for your attention. I don't know what's up with this. What's going on with this fox? Whoever this King of Wands is, and you know your life more than I do, Scorps. Whoever this King of Wands is, you know, so in this picture, his eyes are closed, okay? This fox's eyes are closed. I don't know why they shut closed. Like, why is the fox eyes shut closed? It's like they almost don't want to see something. I don't know if one of you or both of you or someone is not being faithful. I don't like that this fox's eyes are closed. They don't want to see or accept the reality. Either you or the other person, you know. But otherwise, you know, whatever that reality is, I don't know. I don't like it. All right, let's move on. I'm not going to stay in this energy too long. Let's move on and see what else it's telling us, okay? If we go back to this, we'll go back to it. Next spread. 8 of Wands with the Fool in the reverse. Yeah, someone here really doesn't want to start a new beginning. And this could, I honestly feel, with another person. And I don't know if it's the King of Wands or the Knight of Pentacles that we saw here. But the other person definitely sure want to move forward with the relationship. That's for a group of you. For another group of you, you might have broken up with this person. You may have rifts right now at the very least, you know, like, you know, maybe you're going back and forth with, you know, some type of creative project, new job, maybe even taking it to the next level, you know, as far as a commitment or a marriage is concerned, or having children. Someone here does not want to start that. Okay, so that may be the rift in the relationship, but I just sense like somebody really, and I'm sorry, I have the Fool in the reverse. It is again, like a Uranus energy, which is the 11th house, Aquarius, but it's also an Aries card. The 8 of Wands, so we got 2 fire signs here. Yeah, okay, whatever. I feel like someone here is running from the inevitable, if that makes sense, Scorps. Let's clarify. I don't know what that situation is. Let's see what's going on. Okay. I mean, we have like, what, 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcanas. This is significant. Okay. So we have the Strength card, Leo card. Somebody is dealing with a fire sign. Okay. All right. Doesn't have to be, but whatever. And then we have the World. in the upright. All right, so the world is again an earth sign, Saturn to be specific, but the world is in the upright. The strength card was not. I almost feel that this is you, Scorpios, at least for a group of you. You don't want to end. Scorpios, you are a very fixed sign. Okay? Stubborn to a fault. You don't like to move on very easily. You don't like change. And that's not, I'm not saying it's a fault. You know, it could be a curse and a blessing, but you're not easy to bend. You're not. And that's okay. I just feel like the cosmos are doing two things for you, Scorps. They're trying to give you a sign from the universe or whatever source you go by that it's time to move on. Because the Saturn card is here, and again, this is like two hard energies. Because the world is here, I feel like, I mean, I don't mean to sound cliche, but I mean, there is a tree in front of you. This is my Wildwood Tarot. And you see the leaves. You see how the leaves is representing each season, right? You see spring, summer, fall, winter. I see that this is your feelings. These seasons are your feelings. You are a water sign, so I'm going to go by that. Now, Scorpios, I see that there was a new beginning. This was the beginning of the relationship. Whether it's with this Knight of Wands or the King of Wands or the Knight of Pentacles. Remember the fox and the horse? Either one energy, now this could be vice versa, one energy here has felt very giddy in the beginning of a relationship. It came into full bloom, but then it started deteriorating. This could have taken place in within a year, more. And then you see the winter branch, right over here. There's no leaves on it. It's dead. It's cold. Those are the feelings that I'm getting from you or the other person, or both. You feel like you're going round and round. I mean, the world is around, you know. The seasons go round. It's like you're going in cycles. And this is why the strength was in reverse. Someone here doesn't have energy. They're over it, you know, for a group of you. The other group of you, you're not ready to move on. You're not. It's like, you know, you need the strength, but again, I feel like, you know, a lot of you may be could be stuck in a situation, especially if you're going through the events and circumstances. I mean, who the hell has the time for a breakup, you know, when you're trying to struggle for money? But you know what? That's okay. That's okay. You know, it's meant to be. All right, last spread. So I have the Seven of Wands with the King of Pentacles. Interesting. But the King of Pentacles is in the reverse. Let's see what that means. Somebody's jealous. Somebody's territorial. I do sense some type of, oh God, I do sense some type of rift in a relationship. Now, listen, mind you, this could be an ex for a group of you, okay? This could be an ex. Doesn't have to be a current relationship or a relationship where you're in the middle of a separation. You know your story more than me. There is someone here that is very defensive about their man or their woman, you know, or their partner. Yeah, I'm sorry. I sense jealousy. I sense not, I don't want to use the word pettiness. I think that they could be taking advantage of you. I did feel that energy in the beginning, the first spread. But you know this. And this could be, you know, part of the reason or half the reason why you don't see a new beginning, or you don't want to start over, you know, and again with this person. It's like either you or this person I don't like this energy. And you, this is the person that could be in love with you. This could be the person that you've been in a commitment. This could be both. Someone here is very territorial. And I don't know, I sense jealousy with the King of Pentacles. Again, could be a very generous person. But there's something about his personality or her personality that's very fixed. Interesting, because that's the only word that comes to mind. And you know what that means. This King of Pentacles is an earth sign. Earth signs are more cardinal, so they could embody the energy of workaholics. They could embody the energy of you know, being a great husband, wife, father. They could embody the energy of stability, foundation. In the reverse, I'm not saying they can't be those things, but you know that this person could come after you. For you even talking to other people. And these could be friends, or this could be the Knight. This could be the Knight of Pentacles. You know, that is like that, or the Knight of Wands. I'm sorry, they're both Knights. The Knight of Wands, right? Or the Knight of Pentacles. However, I don't know whose energy this is. I know they're not yours. If it is, it's you and someone else. There's a third party here, okay? Whether they're having sex with them or not, all right? Could be an ex, and a third party can be a third party, whether you want to be with them or not. They're in your way of your life. If you guys are co-parenting, you know, that's a different story, but still, there's no need for someone here to be territorial if you're not together, okay? Let's clarify. Interesting, I said clear. Let's clarify. Let's clarify that energy. So we have the Ace of Wands in the upright and the Six of Cups in the reverse. Yeah. Okay. You're not starting anything over. You are this other person. You're over it. You're literally over it. You're trying to. Your new beginning is something else. Okay. This is where you want to be right now. Springtime. Okay. This could be with a new relationship. This could be, like I said, a creative project. I did sense that some of you are empathic. Whatever that's new to you, could be a person, place, thing. This is your spring. And you want to flourish it. And if the ups and downs happen, then you're here to accept it. Because you know what? Whatever this past energy is, you may not have liked that they were in a third-party energy or are in a third-party energy. Whatever it is, you fucking know. Okay? You know. You know that it's not going to work out. You don't want a new beginning. And I hope this works out for you, Scorpio. I feel like you have made your decision. I think that you were stuck in you know, for a moment there, but remember I did say Scorpios are embody, you know, fixed energy. I also sense that if Again, I'm going to show you these two energies here because I listen, for the majority of you, this is two energies, okay? For most of you, I feel like there's someone from the past, someone in the future. I mean, even though I'm pointing to it, I don't know which one it is, okay? The earth sign, or the fire sign. And they don't have to have that in your birth chart or in your birth chart, but whatever. I'm just saying it. Oh God. Yeah, I'm sorry, Scorps. I'm going to go with that story and I'm going to stick to it, okay? And only because I see this, the Ace of Wands, like this to me, it says spark of life, okay? If you see it here, it says very clearly, Ace of Wands, spark of life. I don't know what that new spark of life is for you. It could be both relationship and a job. You know, trying to make more money, but you're not making as much as you want to now. Listen, this was a lesson to be learned, Scorpios. I don't want you to take this very hard. Scorpios, we are emotional. Not as emotional as Pisces, but don't say anything. But yes, we do carry that type of emotion. We sense it. We may suppress it a little bit more than the other water signs, but it doesn't mean we don't feel. We could be extremely explosive. And I say we because I have a couple of placements in Scorps, so I know how it is. It's in very powerful placements, but I know. When I see Saturn here, the world, it was supposed to be. Whatever is happening right now, do not doubt it, okay? Have the strength and accept what's going on. Oh my God, that's exactly what my whole spiel was in the beginning. That meditation really did not come from me. I never write down. I'll write like a sentence maybe, or just tell you about it if I remember. But this was like a paragraph they wanted me to tell you. And honestly, I'm going to keep doing this with a few of my signs that may or may, you know, it depends on spirit if they want me to say it or not. But this was a very strong, powerful message in the first couple of minutes of this video. This video applies to you, Scorps. Yeah, Saturn is a karmic energy. You were probably in a karmic relationship that you needed to learn for self-love, for self-development. You know, it's time. Spring, summer, winter, fall. You needed to go through these things to embody some type of karmic relationship or something that we can't control. We can't. Yeah, okay. You believe in free will. Good for you. Use it now then. All right, Scorps, I'm done with you. Look, the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups literally fell on the floor. Okay, yeah, that means it's over. Okay. All right, I do have personal reads. It's in the description box, okay, Scorps? Love you.